Need help deciding what you should offer to the government? In this video, I'm sharing information on how you can decide what you'll offer to the government, plus my two favorites. Hey, I'm Felicia. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you get notified when we drop new videos and go live right here on the channel. Many people in my community and programs in deciding what they now offer to the government, and now it's your turn. Let's dive into how to decide what you will offer to the government. Now, in just thinking about that, I want you to keep in mind as I share this information here with you, and as you decide what you're going to offer to the government, make sure you keep in the top of your head that you're not creating another job for yourself. I'm pretty sure that's not the goal. So in whatever you decide, let's keep in mind that you're not wanting to create another job for yourself. Literally, I don't want to create another job for myself. So I also want you to think, what are you good at? What do you like to do? What do you have experience in? Too often I have people come to me selecting something that they want to do based on how much money they think they can possibly make. So for example, they may pick, janitorial versus professional training and development, because they think in janitorial they can make more money than professional training and development. But here's the thing, if you don't have any experience or if you don't like doing it, what's the real true reality of what you selected to do? Right? So I'm not going to answer that for you, but I want you to think about that. All things are equal. You know, you have the experience, you enjoy doing it, and it's not creating a job for you, then by all means, you can look at money, the potential money you can make as well, but just don't look at that alone. Now that you know what that is, acknowledge that, but verify it too, okay? How do you verify that you've made a great selection on what you're going to offer to the government? Validate it, okay? I have a video on how you can actually do that. And so I'm going to put the link down below for you on how you can do a search yourself to validate your selection. Okay, however you came up with the selection, I gave you a few things to consider. Now that you're there, validate what you decide you're going to offer to the government. For those of you that, are a little bit ahead of the game, I want you to comment below. What do you offer to the government? And even if you watch this, go do the search, come back, that's cool too. But let us know down in the comments, me particularly, I like to know, what do you offer to the government? I do have people that come to me, they're just getting started in their business. So they have personal experience, but no business experience. So let me just say, there's nothing wrong with starting in the private sector first. I always tell people, build your business in the private sector alongside building your government side of your business, because we all know that sometimes the contracts are a little bit fewer and further in between than in the private sector. And so if your thing is cash flow, do both. Okay, I have a free resource on my website, 5 marketing strategies. I'll share that link down below. And it talks to you about building your cash flow in the private sector while you're building your government contracting business, because I always say, who said you can't do both? And why shouldn't you, right? We all want the cash flowing. We're a for-profit business. So definitely if you're just starting out, you're just getting a foothold on this, definitely consider it if you want cash flow. Okay. Let me share with you my 2 favorite places to start. Again, it depends on what type of experience you have and what your desires are for your business. You know, one of the things I cover in my Contractors Edge Bootcamp, the first thing I cover is your preferences and laying a solid foundation for your business. And part of that is deciding, what do you want to offer to the government and what makes sense for you based on your business goals. And then I also believe your business goals should align with what you want personally. I believe, and most people that work with me want the same thing, is that you build the life that you crave with a business that you desire, and then that business is able to support the lifestyle that you desire. So anything and everything we do over here in my community, we try to make sure it's all in alignment with your goal. One of the things I like is services. Services is usually a lower startup cost. So you don't have to have a line of credit or things like that to get started. You're just offering a service. So the startup cost investment there is low. And most of the time you can pick a service that you already have experience in. Too many times I get people coming to me like, oh, I see them, you know, you can make a lot of money in construction, so I want to start doing construction, but they don't have any experience in construction. No experience in construction, have no clue. So, okay, you can make a lot of money in construction. You want to get started today. Do you know how long it's going to take you to really make some money? You have to learn how to do construction first, and that's not an overnight thing. There's a lot of risk and liability also involved in construction. So I never suggest someone start there, especially if they don't have any experience. Now, also keep in mind, professional services, you don't need to have like a background check. You don't need to have a lot of background experience. It's low startup costs. Did I say that before? Low startup costs. Check this out. Your margins on professional services can sometimes be quite a bit higher than some of the other industries. So cost, markup costs, I've seen from 15% to 30%. So that's pretty juicy. Another sector, I do like construction. I do, okay? But again, you have to have the experience to do construction. If that's not the case, another industry I like is janitorial, which is adjacent to construction, and a lot of times you'll see janitorial contracts wrapped up under a construction contract. So I do like janitorial services as well, because most people have some type of cleaning experience, and then what you may have to do different at this higher level, you can definitely learn it quickly. Startup cost is not really that high. Of course, you need your, cleaning supplies and things like that, but it's still not a big ticket item as far as startup costs. So again, I like professional services. I like construction if you have the experience, and I like janitorial services. So again, remember, professional services, there's a list that run the gamut of what that could be, but I do like that. Okay, so hopefully that'll give you some ideas on what you can offer to the government if you're kind of like this, teeter-tottering back, like, I think this week I'm going to do this, and then next week you're going to do that. I've had a client in the past that I work with privately, I swear I did, and he switched up like 4 times. And it got to the point, I'm like, I can't help you because you won't decide what you want to do and stick to it. It's like every time you see something new, it's like, oh, I want to do that. Squirrel, I want to do that. Oh, squirrel, I want to do that. And never set a solid foundation, never see what your full potential is because you haven't invested the time to get the results on one thing. So I want you to decide today, take the time, do whatever research you need to do. If you're on the fence on what you're going to offer, commit to yourself to deciding today, and then take action on what you decide. So there you have it. What you need to do, along with help in deciding on what you will be offering to the government, along with my favorite ways to get started. If you like my help reaching your government contracting goals, you need some support in getting your first bid done, or maybe you're ready to start securing larger contracts, doing teaming arrangements, partnering on deals, that kind of thing, taking it to the next level, definitely reach out to us. Check us out over at the website, First Bid Done Fast. You'll learn all about the Contractors Edge Bootcamp. and we can get you going on your way to getting your first bid done. And remember, you're just one contract away. One contract away from whatever it is you want, achieving your goals, having the life you crave with the business you desire, supporting it. You're just one contract away. Don't forget, like this video if you're digging what I'm putting down. And if you're coming here every week watching my videos, or you find yourself weekends binge watching, yeah, you like my videos. So go ahead and hit the like button. If this is your first time or you're returning but you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that for me. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, hit the like button, and then guess what? I'll see you right back here next time. Bye for now.